All right, let's see here. So no draw. We'll open up Wanyamon, not Wanimon.
Wani.
Then let's go ahead and actually throw down the Hagurumon here for 0. This is the
Yeah.
proxy.
Damn, we drew it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then for 3, we'll just go ahead and drop the Mirai. And she lets us
Using
pitch.
my own cards against me.
Hell yeah. We'll pitch 1 card here and then draw 2. So we'll throw away the Palmon and then draw 2 here. And it's on you for 3.
My turn. I will draw for turn. I will hatch. We're gonna Mirai Kinosaki.
Oh, okay.
Top 3.
Search.
We'll grab the Shumon.
Okie doke.
The starter deck Shumon.
Yeah.
We'll evolve into starter deck Shumon. And then we will play another starter deck Shumon.
Oh, damn, he's searching. I need that.
We will grab the Shoo,
Shoo.
and we will grab the Risa.
Alright, cool.
Yours on 3.
Alright, so I'll draw for turn. Glad I made it to the stream. This is my first back playing Digimon in like 5 years. Damn, 5 years? Has the game's actually been out in 5 years, for 5 years, hasn't it? Or has it?
Yeah, it's been... The 5 years sounds correct.
Let's go ahead and use the Mirai start of main phase effect. I'm going to bottom deck her and play down a Kyoko for free.
Shoo! Oh, fuck.
Alphamon,
Max value.
Alphamon queued. And then let's go ahead and I will, for 2 cost, evolve into Gardramon.
Yep.
And
so -3 the Shumon.
Yeah, he'll -3 to the Shumon and get rid of him. And then let's do some shenaniganery. We'll cycle down the Hagurumon or the Gardramon using the Hagurumon's inheritance effect. And that lets us draw 1 card. And then we can use the Wanyamon's... Oh, sorry, the Hagurumon has an effect to give -3k, but it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah, nothing on board.
We'll use the Wanyamon's effect to then evolve at cost -1. So we'll do 1 cost evolve into Togemon.
Oh shit, he's big.
Yeah, so he gets +3k, Kansu, and his piercing, excuse me, not Kansu. His piercing and raid.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and I'm currently 8k, 10k on your turn.
Yep.
Do I trust myself? No, I don't trust myself. Don't trust myself at all. I'm just gonna evolve for 3 into Okuwamon and draw for turn, and that's it. So,
remind me, Akua is...
He has Fortitude, and then he's 7k, and then whenever you evolve or play him, I rest a Digimon, and then if I have 2 of the same source, I bounce something to hand that's rested. But I have nothing on your board, so he doesn't do much. But he does have Fortitude, and he will come back, considering I have sources.
Am I scared of Alpha?
Nah, bro, you're good. Alpha would never.
Honestly, no. We're memory boosting. Ooh.
Holy, okay, only one
Traces.
thing. Only one thing.
Early one. I definitely can't add this. However, that Kaguya looks mighty,
Mighty fine.
Mighty good right now. This also at the bottom. You have a setter anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to 3.
So we're just gonna drop the Orisa for 3.
Damn. Alright.
EX7 Orisa.
Alright. So let me drop for turn. We'll open up Wanyamon here and Evo into Terriermon and for free and then draw. I'm currently 9k because of the inheritance effect from the Togemon. I could cycle here if... Let's go ahead and use the Detective Agency for 3, putting ourselves at 0, and we'll open 3. Hey, look, what's up, Alphamon? How you doing, buddy? What's up, pal? I think I'm actually gonna grab the Ami though.
Okay, Ami to hand.
Yeah, bottom deck everything else, and then I will. I think this works. Let's go ahead and use the Hagurumon's main effect to cycle down the Okuwamon.
Draw 1 card.
Draw 1 card, and then we'll use the Wanyamon effect here to evolve into another card at cost -1. So it'll be Rise Greymon for 2, and draw. Rise Greymon lets me play down the Ami
Yes.
Tamer, and that'll end my turn. So you're at 2.
Okay. So you have no fortitude anymore though, so
Don't have
I will
fortitude,
draw.
yeah. I'm very, very mortal.
That's for me. 9k.
Currently, I'm 10k.
Oh shit, 10k.
Yeah. Garchomon gives me plus 2k on your turn. How's
Okay.
the cyber sleuthing going? Not great.
We're gonna do some shenanigans as well then. We'll promote the Shumon.
Mm-hmm.
We will gain a memory from Arisa.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have blocker, do you?
Right now, no, I don't have blocker. No, I'm not blocking
Cool.
nothing.
We'll go for 2 into the new BT22 shoe.
Ooh.
We will.
He plays a Digimon on deletion,
On
right?
deletion, I get to play a puppet level 3 from my hand.
Okay.
We will swing at security for 5, so for 8k because I get -3 from Shumon.
You get
One check.
from all my security.
Yeah, so your security.
Counter timing. I'm not gonna do anything. But
Damn.
5k
Well,
jump scare.
5k jump scare. We will.
Pass turn. I'm trying to live.
Crack the memory boost.
Oh shit. Well.
Chaperone.
Ooh. Okay.
Draw. Then we will go.
Oh, what does the new Chaperone do?
It's a warp. So if I have a Shushu in trash and I have an Orisa on board, I can Digivolve for 3 over my Shu into
her.
Go. Yes.
Cool. That's right. Yeah. The blue one's the same, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they all roughly do the same thing. My board is big. Sad. We will go for 3 into Kaguya.
Boo.
We're gonna Mirai effect here. Bot deck herself. Play out Honeymon. Honeymon effect, I'll discard a Shushu. Grab back the Shumon.
Okay.
And then Kaguya effect, I will play out the Shumon at end of turn and spawn a familiar token.
Okie doke.
So, blockers, reboots, none, but everything is a blocker. When something dies, Kaguya will pop your lowest. And I can tap Arisa to spawn out.
And Chapero's inheritance effect is delete a token.
Same as the old ones.
Save yourself.
Same as the old ones. So pop a Digio token, save itself.
Ooh boy. All right. Let's see. So start at 3. We'll draw for turn. We're gonna promote the Terriermon up here, and the Ami gives us +1 memory start of turn or start of main.
Yes.
Kaguya is how big right now?
She's only 12.
Only 12, you say? Only 12. Let's go ahead and we'll, for 2, we will, they're all blocker, you say?
Yes.
All blockers. That's a lot of blockers, man. Holy shit. Let's go ahead for 2, evolve into Togemon.
Sure.
And draw. We just get the +3k from him. We'll cycle down using the main effect from Terriermon. And that lets us draw a card. The Ami, not yet. The Wanyamon lets us evolve at cost -1. We'll evolve for 1 cost into Gardramon, and we'll -3k. Oh, hold on, which comes first?
-3, then Digivolve.
Yeah, so let's -3 from the Shushumon, and then we will de-digivolve the Kaguya, as you suspect.
So -3 on this.
So now nothing has blocker, right?
Correct.
Ooh, let's keep
Very
it that
sad now.
Let's keep it that way. When he evolves here, I'm gonna rest Ami, and Ami lets me evolve because I evolved into a Digimon with the same level. I can evolve 1 step further for 0 cost. And with this, I think we will evolve into an Akuamon for free and draw. Akuamon's gonna rest the Shushumon, and then we're going to bounce the Chaperoon back to hand.
Sure. So this comes back. This into the bin.
And then I'm gonna pop the agency to go back to 3.
Yep.
And we will evolve the Rise Greymon into
This is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Alphamon for for 3.
You might have me.
Yeah, Alphamon
Yep.
On evolve. We're gonna give the Honeymon plus or minus 5k.
Sure. I will do nothing.
Yeah, we'll swing through into the Shushumon, and a couple things happen. When I become suspended, I give the familiar token minus 5k. I become active because I have 2 of the same level, and if I win the security battle, you what is it? You drop a security because of the Okuomon effect, and I check 2. So that's also I gain plus 3,000.
Do you have piercing?
Oh wait, I don't have piercing. Rip in peace. Hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have. Never mind. I just hit for 1. F. F. So yeah.
We'll just let the Shumon die.
Yeah, and then you still drop 1
then
security. Yeah.
I trashed the top security. Yeah.
Forgot about that, folks. Let's go ahead and then swing for now 2 with the Alphamon. I think I should have did it over here.
Shushu Mirai.
Oh, I should have. Yeah.
I'll grab this. Put these 2 at the bottom. This is my hand.
And yeah, he's gonna go
It's not
to.
looking good.
Yeah, I should have evolved the Alphamon here because he has piercing. I effed up.
Yeah.
I got greedy. Rip 3 though, and he has the Shapiro in hand, so he can actually get pretty high. Shoot. In that case, let's go ahead and just hard play a Terriermon for 3 here, and it's on you. And start of your turn, reboot on the Alphamon. He also has blocker.
So I will draw. We will hatch. Gain a memory from the girl.
I'm about to get emblemed, y'all. I'm about to get Puss in Boots. Hey, Ryan, thanks for becoming a member, big dog. I appreciate the support.
I wish I could Puss in Boots this board.
Please don't hurt me. I just want to solve crimes. I'm like the Scooby Gang. Me and Velma will go check upstairs. Shaggy, you and the dog.
Akua has fortitude, right?
Yes.
I gotta work out the best way to do that.
Don't. That's the best way to do it. Please don't. I work so hard for this board.
I think I gotta try and dismantle it. I will go. I'm gonna get so much memory for this though.
Good. I like that. I like that.
We will go 4 into Shushu.
Okay.
Pay out a token.
Whoa. That's an on-play.
Evo.
Damn.
Yes, on play on Evo. We will go for 3 into Chaperone.
Uh-oh. 3.
Draw. We will Mirai Kinosaki.
The second Mirai.
Send her away. Play out Karakuru for 4.
Whoa.
Karakuru effect. I'm gonna pop my familiar token to evolve her into Kaguya.
Oh. Can I pause you for just a moment there? Popping the familiar token gives something minus 3k, right?
Yes, but I have to finish evolving into Kaguya first.
Okay. Just making sure.
So I gotta finish this effect. I will Kaguya effect minus 3k Terriermon.
Goodbye.
That will proc Kaguya, and I will delete Kokua.
Alright, so Kokua gets deleted and then Fortitude.
And then your Fortitude on play is newest.
Yeah, so we'll rest the... I guess it really doesn't matter. The Chaperomon?
Yes. Sure. I am thinking on Orisa.
Oh, sorry. When I was deleted, I'm going to rest Kyoko and pull back the Gargemon to hand.
Ah, damn it. Right. That does that.
Yeah, whenever something gets deleted, that's CS, right? I can rest her. It's level 4 or higher, and I can pull a CS card back to my hand. So.
I'm gonna Orisa to spawn out a Shumon top 3.
Oh.
More Kaguya's more, another Orisa.
Jesus Christ.
And then end of turn, I will spawn back BT22 Shumon.
Oh my god. Right.
Yes.
For 7, pretty sure it doesn't work like that. Matthias, you got to be a bit more descriptive for me.
It does because Kaguya procs when anything is deleted. So when I delete the Terrier, I'm forced to pop the Akua.
You could hit the alpha, right?
No, I have to hit the lowest level.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It is lowest. Damn.
And then the Familiar Pop and a Karakuru is still pending, so it does work like that. It doesn't work the way I want it to, but it does work like that.
Fair enough. Alright, it's on
Shinshu is on delete. Yeah, it's on you for 7, actually 8 with Ivy.
Yeah. Oh well.
No. So Kaguya isn't seeing the Familiar being deleted; it's seeing Terriermon being deleted.
Oh, because
It's any. Because the Terriermon died.
The Kokeshi
Yes.
does it to get to the Kaguya, so yeah.
Yes, but it's anything dying procs the
Yeah.
effect. So.
Alright.
It doesn't quite work how I wanted it to in this board state because I really wanted to not like leave you with this.
So +1 from Ami here.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah, we're gonna do. Let's see. Can we do thing? Can we do thing else for?
Chaperone has barrier.
Chaperone has barrier. Ooh. Okay. Let's go ahead and yeah, Haguru here for 3.
Yep.
Go to 5. We will evolve in raising into Palmon here and draw.
Yeah.
Noise. Let's go ahead and evo Haguru into Gargamon for 2. Oh,
Yep.
wait a second. And draw. We'll cycle down using the Hagurumon effect, and we'll draw a card. He also gets something -3k here. Oh, let's give the Chaperomon -3k, and
Chaperone is 4K.
And then we'll evolve for 2 into Gardramon.
Yep.
And we'll give the Kaguyamon -3k, and we'll de-digivolve it.
Yes.
So I think everything loses blocker now, so I'll swing on security, and I'll become active, gain 3k, and give -5k to the Kokeshimon.
Sure, so Kokeshi... It's no Kokeshi. It's Karakuru.
Oh, sorry, Karakuru, my bad. Yeah, sorry. I mixed up the 4 and
Karakuru
5.
floats.
2
I will hit twice. 14!
I'm 15. I'm 17, sorry. And then I'll swing one more time.
No,
For justice! For justice! Finding a level 4.
This variation of the deck is a bit brickier than what I was running previously. But it can just do everything.
This sounds like what we would run over here in Asia in a best of 1. It's like, my highs are high.
I still tried to keep the consistency base, and it's like, can still grind, but I just didn't find an answer to Alpha fast enough. That was the main thing. Like Alpha actually completely dismantles the board, and I forgot you have access to Digi.
I don't know. The more I mess with these cards, the more I like the rendezvous effects they have. At first glance, they don't seem amazing, but you can string together some pretty effective ways to dismantle things. De-digivolve, resting, bouncing to hand, DP minus. Alpha is a unit. I didn't really believe when I first saw him, but I understand now. Here we go. So the current list that I'm using is here. This is pretty straightforward. I had a couple of options to make. CS has some interesting level 5s. There's the Chirimon. There is the Skull Meramon, the Blue Meramon, I think. And there's also Okuamon and Rise Greymon. I like the combination of Rise Greymon and Okuamon because I can be a little bit greedy. So if my opponent, typically I like to end a turn in Okuamon because he's got Fortitude. This way, even if he dies, I can bring him back in some way. And then I don't completely lose my board if something happens. But if he doesn't die, the following turn, I can cycle him down again, which you saw in a couple of cases, where I pull him back into level 4, and then I evolve at cost minus into a Rise Greymon, and then if I have an Ami Tamer, I can rest the Ami Tamer and then evolve into a level 6 Alphamon. And in this case, if my opponent has anything on the board, I have trashed security when I destroy a Digimon, and I have Sec +1. So if I just go straight for security, Alphamon eats 4 security in a turn, and if I want to get rid of something on the board, he still eats 3 security. So it's not that much of a loss. And he also gets super huge, and he's got reboot and blocker. I really think that Alphamon is the star of the deck, low key. The level 6s, I opted to go with Gaiomon, but I as you saw, I never really like found him that useful. He just kind of feels like a bully, in my opinion, where he has like the best of. He has like the one thing that Alphamon doesn't, which is piercing. He becomes 18k minimum essentially because he has this. We talked about this yesterday on stream. He like picks his opponent up who's rested, so he can punch them again. And when he punches them again, you get piercing and then plus 5k. So I think that's kind of cool. The more I went on with games, the more I thought, if I am only relying on Alphamon so much, why not maybe give myself a potential Alphamon Oryukin in the back? So I might opt to swap around maybe some of the Gaiomons with the, if I can find the space, with the level 6 Oryukins, and then maybe if I can find some space to go into Oryukin mode. I think it's a great way to give the deck a little bit more teeth. Where that space would come from, though, is a tough one. Some of the issues that I ran into, you guys probably saw, were the level 3s. If you don't find a level 3 or level 4 early in the game, I think the game becomes much more difficult. I currently run 12 level 3s and 10 level 4s. I think that's a pretty standard split. Even with Mireille, who draws to the Kuremi Detective Agency, which also searches 3, sometimes I feel like if you don't have like one of these 2 cards and you're missing one of the pieces in the early game, you will struggle and slow down quite a bit because these guys aren't searchers and they require the next level in order to get their one draw off of their own effect. So there's that. The Kyoko is amazing. Kyoko being able to spawn an Alphamon is incredible, even if you pay the full cost. Typically, if you have a Kyoko on board and you have a Kuremi Detective Agency, you keep turn. And if you have 3 or less security, start of turn, Kyoko can become an Alphamon. So you start at 3 and then evolve at cost -2 into an Alphamon. So that's a 3 cost evolve. And so you start at 0, but you have an Alphamon on the board immediately. This doesn't get hit by something like Medieval Gallantmon or Leviamon, doesn't proc him, which I think is really nice. Other than that, I really feel confident about the deck. I really liked a lot of the plays that I had. The effects of the level 4s and level 3s seem really nice. The Hagurumon especially. You'll notice that I run 4 of him and then 4 of the Gardramon, where I actually only run 3 of the Gargomon. Because I have so many ways to play Tamers, I feel like having maxed out Gargomons wasn't that impactful or like that useful. So I said, let me be a bit more disruptive in what I can do and go with for the Gardramon instead. And it paid off. Like when I had to fight against Kaguyamon, the ability to keep de-digivolving just worked out in spades. The minus 3,000 DP is also useful, and if I combo him with Hagurumon, it's 6,000, or I can spread around 2-3k, so floodgates are also not a problem. Yeah, it felt really cool to be able to like disrupt my opponent's boards and still like be able to put on offense that way. Oh, hey Digipanda, what's up? Have you tucked Alpha to go into another Alpha after the first attack? I thought about this. It never came up in the games that I had because I never had 2 Alphas like queued up in a situation where I couldn't like finish the game with 1. But yeah, I remember looking on somewhere on Discord. I think it was in my Discord or either in the main Digimon Discord. Someone had mentioned that. I was like, oh, that's actually kind of sick because if you have the memory, you can just keep alphing and you can just keep attacking. And if you've got a Rise Greymon in Inheritance, it's basically GG's. That's a really powerful play. Does Searcher Gabumon fit in here? The one reason I thought about the Gabumon Searcher, the one reason I didn't care for him is because most of this deck is focused on being able to cycle down a level and then go back up into like a level 4 or level 5. And many of the effects proc off the fact that you need to have 2 of the same level. And because the Gabumon doesn't do that, I opted to cut him. I thought early on that maybe I wanted to include him just because he's a searcher. But the fact that he doesn't really... If I have him in the back and my Digimon on board gets wiped out and he is the Digimon that I'm relying on, I suddenly cannot use any of the cycling down or getting 2 levels in my stack for more robust plays. So that's the reason I decided not to include him. That definitely was a consideration, though. Hope you enjoyed my cyber sleuthing today, even when the detectives were on vacation when I couldn't find level 4s or 3s. I asked this earlier, but what is the opinion on Jimmy Kin and Sayo Tamers? Yeah, so Jimmy Kin I thought about him. I took a look at some of the Flamemon or the flame-based stuff, and my only gripe is that with normal Galaxy, I can cycle down and gain memory. With CS, you cycle down, but you're not as memory efficient, and as a result, if I were to use the flame cards, him setting up a level 4 and then going into and using its main effect basically just ends the turn. And that is kind of problematic because my goal in many cases is to at least end the turn in an Akuamon. That way I have Fortitude, and that way I can like keep something on board even if it gets wiped out one time. The Jimmy Ken and the Flame stuff I never really cared for. The main effect is interesting because you can use the main effect from the effect from Jimmy Ken to reuse or to use your main effects and gain memory off like the level 3s. That's cool, but I never got far enough in testing to figure that one out. And Sayo is kind of weird. I don't know really what to make of Sayo at this point. I mean, it's day 1, so it's okay to not have all the answers. She does activate on CS Tamers, and you can attack and evolve at cost -2, which is kind of interesting, right? Like, let's imagine I have a situation where I'm at 0 memory, and I have a level 5 on board. I can attack with that level 5 and then evolve at cost -2 into an Alphamon to get a single or maybe like 2 checks because of the Sec +1 off of a Rise Greymon. The following turn, he's got a blocker effect and he can block twice. So I don't know, maybe it's worth playing with Sayo a little bit. I didn't get that far in testing, and for the most part, I was just kind of putting together things that like seems like thematically on brand. But I think that if you're trying to push the deck a little bit further, maybe Sayo is a good answer. Keep in mind the Sayo effect is only if the Digimon has 2 or more of the same levels, so you have to cycle down at least 1 time, and it has to be a CS trait, and it has to attack. You can't just like evolve at cost minus. So there's a couple things you have to keep in mind, but I think that those are all pretty low bars for the deck to meet. So it's definitely worth giving it a shot. And she's also additional memory, so +1 memory if your opponent has a Digimon at the start of your turn. So hopefully that answers a bit more of your questions. So that's pretty much like the day 1 version of the deck. I mean, we are literally less than 24 hours in, but it's really fun. It is a little bit scarier than I even gave it credit for when I was just looking at the cards yesterday. So yeah, definitely give it a shot. It's also a pretty fun deck to play as long as you can find those level 3s and level 4s. You definitely feel like you have a lot of options at your disposal with what you can do. I don't really feel out of the game. Even if like a Ruin Mode would drop down, I could still like Kyoko into an Alphamon and potentially make the game last a little bit longer.